What is going on, everybody? It is Drewski here, and it is now 2025 at the time of me recording this video. So today I'm going to be giving you all my bad. I'm going to be giving you all my most anticipated games coming out in 2025. And also, I want to give a shout out to everybody for subscribing. I hit 1,000 probably late last year. So I want to thank everybody for subscribing. And if you haven't subscribed and you're watching, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, and hit the bell. And these are not going to be in any particular order. There isn't anyone that I'm, placing above the other, except for the last one that I, put on the list. So you want to stick around for the last game to see my most anticipated game. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, first up, these aren't just Nintendo, because I'm more of a Nintendo guy, but these aren't just Nintendo games. So the first one is going to be Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. And I'm looking forward to this game because I saw the first trailer, the teaser, and I was like, okay, it's Metal Gear. Okay, it looked pretty cool, but it was no gameplay. But then when they showed the gameplay, I think it was at a State of Play that they showed the gameplay. I was like, okay, I'm getting this game because I haven't really been into Metal Gear like that over the years. I played probably the first one. Yeah, I played the first one on the original PlayStation, and I liked it. But I never played the original Snake Eater, so I want to see what it's about. It looked pretty cool. It looked like all you doing all the stealthy stuff, and I was convinced that I was like, okay. I wish it would have came out last year, but hopefully we get a release date. Hopefully we get it sometime this year. All right, next up is going to be the Suicune 1 and 2 remaster. These games were announced. I feel like they were announced like 2 years ago, and I made a video like a couple of years ago saying how I was anticipating this game for 2024 maybe, or 2023, one of the two. But I was anticipating this game, and it got pushed back like twice, I think. But this is another game that I missed out on back in the day. I never played the original Suicune. I always wanted to play it or get into it, but you can't really get it physical because it's expensive, and I don't think it's playable. Like, I don't think you could buy it on any of the stores or anything. So this will be my first time playing Suicune, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I'm excited. I hear you can get like a lot of party members and stuff in there. So yeah, Suicune is next. All right, next up we have another RPG, and which is no surprise, and it's going to be Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I'm so excited for this game because it is like a AAA RPG basically, and it's turn-based, which is right up my alley. And we first saw it at I want to say it was the Xbox showcase around E3 time last year, and I was like, when is this game coming out? Like, I was like, when I need to play this game right now. It's like got updated visuals with a turn-based RPG, like, and it has a little mix of action in there, like Paper Mario has a little quick time stuff in battle and combat, but it's just, the game just looks cool. Like Final Fantasy, Square Enix, their excuse for not making Final Fantasy turn-based now, because they're like, well, we can't use AAA graphics for turn-based because it's just not going to look right. But to me, this is what Final Fantasy should be. Square Enix needs to take notes of what this game does, and they need to do that for Final Fantasy 17. Okay. The only thing with this game is it could miss the mark because it's not Japanese, but we'll see. I mean, we'll see. I'm down for it. I'm getting it. I'm glad that it's on PlayStation. And the story, from what I read up on the story for what they told us lately, or from what they told us, it seems pretty good. So I'm interested. I'm caught up. I'm roped into it, and I'm ready for it to come out. I think it comes out in like June, July, or something like that. I don't know. They gave us a release date, but yeah, I'm hyped. So yeah, Clair Obscur is next. All right, next up, we got the Trails in the Sky Episode 1 remake. And It's a lot of remakes on here. I think that was three remakes on here. But this game, this is a sleeper JRPG. People don't even know about Trails in the Sky. And I just played it probably like the first chapter. I played it 2 years ago. This game it's got a good story and it's got a decent combat system. It's just a lot of, text and stuff that you got to read through. But if you haven't gotten into this series, this is where you want to start. The Legend of Heroes series, this is where you want to start. And especially now that they're remaking it from the ground up and it's 3D graphics and not just 2D, although I like the 2D graphics, but I'm happy that they're making this game more playable, because you could only play it on PSP and PC, and I played it on PC. And yeah, they're making it more playable for people, and I'm ready to enjoy the visuals and the combat and the new music and everything in HD. I'm excited for it. The only problem with this game, it is a long game, and it does have a lot of text in it, but if you pay attention to everything that's going on, you'll enjoy it, because there's a part 1, 2, and 3, and it keeps going. Like, there's a lot of the Legend of Heroes games, so if you ever want to get into the series, this is where you want to start. So I highly recommend it. But yeah, Trails in the Sky. All right, next up we got the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. And we just got the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. We already have a Capcom Fighting Collection 1, which are both amazing games with a bunch of games on there. I'm so happy that Capcom is doing this, because a lot of these games there's nowhere else you can play them. And if you try to get physical, it's like $200 freaking dollars. I'm looking at you, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. But yeah, I'm happy that they're doing this. But this one in particular this one is probably going to be my favorite one, because this one has the 3D games in it, and it's got Power Stone 1 and 2 in it. It's got Project Justice and Plasma Sword. They went crazy with this one, like putting the 3D games in. I'm so excited to play Power Stone and Power Stone 2. Like, you just don't know. And I hope I know it's going to be online, so if you play 4-player Power Stone online, that is going to be some fun stuff. I don't know when this is coming out. I don't know if they give a release date for it yet, but I'm all in for this game. Hopefully it comes out the first half of 2025, so we can get into it, get in there already. But yeah, I'm excited for the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Okay, next up we have, ironically, another remake, and that is Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake. And I've said it plenty of times on my channel, and I'll say it again, but I love Dragon Quest a lot, and I'm excited to play 1 and 2. Those are the only two, besides 10, we don't count 10, but those are the only 2, and 9. So 1 and 2, those are ones of the 2 or the 3 that I haven't played. And I purposely waited to play those 2 because they said they were remaking them. So I went through 3 already, beat that, and now I'm ready to see where the story goes for 1 and 2. And if it's anything like 3, I mean, come on, and it's gonna be a good time. Plus, it's 2 games, so this one's gonna be amazing. Yeah, but once again, hopefully this game comes out at the right time. Like, we know Switch 2 is coming this year, so honestly, I really wouldn't mind if it came out while the Switch 2 was out, because I just played on Switch 2. So yeah, the next entry is Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Remake. Alright, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. I said the last one was going to be my most anticipated, but I'm going to say these 2 are probably kind of tied. But yeah, the next one is going to be Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And this one could have been easily my most anticipated game, but there's a reason why it's not. But we've been waiting for this game. If you've been following, the Metroid Prime 4 stuff, you've been following this since since we got the information. It's been 7 years. It's been 7 years, going on 8 years, because I remember it was in the E3 Direct from 2017, the first year the Switch came out, and that's when they showed the teaser trailer for it. And it's been a very long time, and we've been waiting. We only seen gameplay from it once in a direct, and it looked amazing. And I'm assuming this game's going to be on Switch 2. I mean, I don't know what Nintendo's doing unless they release it early before the Switch 2 comes out, but I would think that this is going to be Switch 2 title as well. But I'm excited for it. I don't know if they're going to do the 2 and 3 remaster like they did with 1, but all the Metroid Primes are pretty solid, so I know this one's going to be solid. I just want to play the game already. It's been 7 years. So, yeah. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Alright, and my most anticipated game of 2025 for now, that we know of, is going to be Pokemon Legends ZA. And the only reason this beat out Prime is because Pokemon is my favorite franchise. So I'm going to take Pokemon all day. And, you know, I love Metroid, and Prime might be the better game between these two, but I'm always going to prioritize Pokemon over anything. So I'm excited for this one. They gave us a teaser trailer and they went dead silent, which is what they needed to do because of all the complaints about them, you know, putting out too many games back to back to back, and they're not, you know, complete experiences. They're like rushed or whatever. I like how they just showed us this at the top of last year, and then we haven't seen it since then. So probably next time we see this game, it'll be like a month or two away from coming out. So the first Legends Arceus, really good game. It took place in the past of Gen 4. This one seems like it's going to be either in the present of Gen 6 or the future of Gen 6. So I don't know, we'll see. But Mega Evolutions are coming back, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be new Pokemon in there, new forms of current Pokemon. Yeah, I'm just ready to see this game already because they say it's going to take place in Lumio City, and I don't know, I don't know how that's going to work, but Lumio City is a big city. It's one of the biggest cities in the Pokemon world, but I don't know how they're going to do this, man. I just can't wait to see it. Like, I'm excited for it. So hopefully this game comes out. I'm going to say, usually Game Freak doesn't really care for the new systems coming out, so they're still going to release it on the Switch. So, I'm going to say this is a fall game. I'm going to say it comes out in the fall. Yep, so that is my list of most anticipated games. There could be more, but that's all we really know right now. That's coming out. So yeah, that, and if this is what we get this year, maybe plus a little bit more, then that's a good year so far. And plus we know the Switch 2 is coming out, and there's going to probably be a big game that launches beside that, so that would also be on this list. But I don't know what it is because Nintendo won't say anything. So yeah, that's the list. If you guys got anything else that you want to add, or tell me what your most anticipated game is, put it in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe, and you hit the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. Peace.